Yes, a very good morning from Cape Town, and firstly in current news in South Africa at the moment, it's linked to the economy. So the economy grew in South Africa in the second quarter by 0.8%. That is good news for the South African economy. That is good news because in the first quarter the growth was only 0.1%. So it looks a little bit better for South Africa. The components that did best for South Africa responsible for this growth is firstly the mining industry. So it's mostly the mining industry that did better by 3.7%, and so that's a big increase in that, mostly because of a bigger output in gold and platinum. And also one industry that did really well is also agriculture. That expanded also by 2.5%. And there's also better seasonal expectations or projections for the next season, for the 2025-2026 season in South Africa. So hopefully that will also assist the economy in a big way. Then manufacturing is also up 1.8%, but there's a few industries that battled, that went down. One of them is the construction industry. They're down 0.3%, and then also it is exports that is down by 3.2%. That's a bit concerning. Maybe the tariffs linked to the United States kicking in as well, specifically in the motor vehicle. That is down this quarter, and also vegetable exports, that is also down. So that is at the moment what's happening related to the economy in South Africa. Then if we go on to more news about Walmart, and Walmart is an American company that's quite big. It's the biggest retail company in the world at the moment, and they've announced that they will, under the Walmart name, open new stores in South Africa. That is before the end of the year. So they currently under the Massmart name, but that will change to Walmart. So Massmart represented brands like Game and also Makro and also Builders Warehouse. And so at the moment Walmart is a massive retailer worldwide. So they have 11,000 outlets, that is worldwide, in 19 countries. They have a massive sales, annual sales, and that adds up to $700 billion annually. So they will be in South Africa. With Walmart coming to South Africa, there will potentially be a bit of a war on the prices, or a price war that could happen, and that is because ShopRite and Pick n Pay and Spar are well established in South Africa. So we'll see how that happens. So that is Walmart opening stores in South Africa. That is happening soon. Also happening in South Africa under current news is deportation news, and it's the cost about that was announced. That was by Minister Leon Schreiber, the Minister of Home Affairs. He announced that for the past 3 years South Africa have paid 180 million over the past 3 years just to deport people from South Africa back to their countries. So there's a big challenge in that in South Africa at the moment. The numbers are quite high. 3 years ago, it was 22,000 that was deported. Then it went up to 39,000 the year after that. And last year, there were 51,650 people deported from South Africa. So it is a big cost component for South Africa. Obviously, the border control is also a challenge in South Africa. And people find a way easily, especially on the Mozambique and Zimbabwe borders, to come across to South Africa, avoiding the immigration officers to do that. At the moment, it's speculated reports show that there can be as much as 3.9 million foreign-born undocumented people in South Africa. So that's a huge number. So that is a big cost for South Africa. So that is current news currently in South Africa.